Hello, all my merrymakers. I am Becca, and welcome to Let's Talk Tuesday. This is a segment that I do kind of irregularly, so just as a brief explanation, it's either a sit to knit or a crochet and chat. I talk about very briefly what I'm working on, and then I talk about what's going on in my life from a non-yarny view. Just because I am a person. It's true. No artificial intelligence here. Some would debate there's no real human intelligence either, but that's for another entire, video. So today we're doing a sit and knit. I am working on my Stars at Night shawl. If you saw my All the Things Thursday video, I talked about how I was about to start row 11, or not row 11, but section 11. I actually frogged it back to the first lifeline almost right after that, because you can see how it crisscrosses in the middle here. Well, it wasn't doing that, and I knew it was supposed to do that, so I had to frog it. But I've been working on it pretty much non-stop, so that we are back to, I'm finally working on section 11. So that being said, I'm going to start knitting and talking. If you would like to grab your own project, please do so. Or hey, if you're using me for body doubling, awesome. I do that too. So this month is kind of busy. It's already been kind of busy, actually, with starting off with Easter, which that went pretty well, Both kids really liked their Easter baskets that I had made full of little toys, nothing huge. I try to not spend a whole lot of money for Easter. It's just not something I do. Now, I had thought that we might be joined for our Easter egg hunt by my nephew, but that did not happen. So I had bought 3 bags worth of candy, and now it's slowly being eaten by my children. And we made the Easter egg hunt really simple, because neither of my children have very long attention spans, and anyway, so Easter went well. They're actually even enjoying the little toys we got them. I did not know that the robotic animals that I got them made noise. The cat makes a pretty persistent meowing sound, and the dog has a squeaky toy kind of bark. So that's fun when the children decide to turn them on, because that's a pretty incessant sound. I was actually surprised. The toy that they got in their Easter baskets that my daughter likes the most is this kind of helicopter carrot thing. It's all manual. You wind it up, you press a button, and it shoots the propeller up into the sky, and she loves to try to catch it. And then this past weekend, I went to a yarn swap. I actually donated not only 2 garbage bags full of yarn that I didn't want anymore, but I also donated a yarn winder that I didn't particularly like, and a Swift that I had bought and not tried, because I'm trying to only do one project at a time, so I really don't need more than one Swift. And the yarn winder I have works just fine. I actually helped somebody learn how to set up their own yarn winder so that they could wind yarn. She was very thankful, and we had a fun time. After that, we went to the park and we went to go see the new Mario movie, which we're all big Nintendo / Mario fans. Really enjoyed that. No spoilers here, but I went ahead and did the pre-order of the DVD that is supposed to be released come December 31st. Yes, I sprung for the DVD and not the digital version. And that's mostly because of the experience I had with the first Mario movie. We bought it for like $25 for the digital version off of Amazon Prime, and lo and behold, Amazon Prime lost rights, and therefore we no longer had access. And so to avoid things like that in the future, we're just buying DVDs. Sometimes new, sometimes used, but yeah, keep on doing this, stream services, and you're gonna revive the DVD industry. Thank you very much. Tomorrow for me, because this is Monday night, I have to wake up really early to help get my roommate to the airport so she can go visit her boyfriend for a couple weeks. We're all pretty excited for that because we're pretty sure it's gonna be one of those things that proves to be the springboard to move forward, since they've been dating for over a year now. Pardon me. Dinner is saying hi. Finally got my children to see their pediatrician. Trey actually saw her last week. Rosie is actually seeing her on Wednesday, and we are getting referred to speech and occupational therapy for both children, which is good because it's something they desperately need. As for physical therapy, like, I am rearranging the schedule just a little bit because I can, because they're homeschooled, and the goal is to do physical activity for 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the afternoon at least, and that will hopefully help them both build up the muscles that they need in order to be able to better control their bodies. And then this weekend, we're going to be celebrating my husband's birthday by going to the zoo. We're still kind of close to Nashville, so we've decided to go to the Nashville Zoo while they're having the dinosaur thing. I'm really excited about that. I am sad that I missed the Cherry Blossom Festival, but it was on the same day and around the same time as the yarn swap. I always seem to miss it. One of these years, I'm gonna plan ahead and hopefully. And then the weekend after that, I am going to go to the lady who usually does my hair, and we're going to talk about me getting a perm. So it's a very, very full month, and strangely enough, May has nothing going on. Like, usually there's my sister's birthday, but she lives in Pennsylvania. This shawl that I'm working on is for her. I'm trying to get it done for her birthday. And of course there's Mother's Day, but I don't know if we're going to be able able to do anything for Mother's Day. And then after that, Memorial Day, and school will be done, and who knows what's going to happen after that. So it's definitely a little bit more spread out, and I don't know how soon we'll be able to get that referral for the therapy, and that will affect things again. Let's see what else is going on. My roommate still has not received word one way or another if she has gotten the job in North Carolina, and that is really frustrating to all of us. Like, I kept on making excuses for the college, but now it's like, okay, they have their fall enrollment numbers, or they should have their fall enrollment numbers, so they they should have, they should start reaching out to these people and being like, hey, let's do an interview, or hey, thanks for applying, but no thanks. And she hasn't received either. Now, she's applied to some other positions and received replies from them. So it's, but I know that working for, well, I don't know. I assume that working for a college is different because they've got, different stuff going on. But, like, the position starts in August. So, like, we've already said that, if she, as soon as we know she has the position, which I keep on speaking that into existence for her because it is literally the perfect job for her, we're going to have to work on packing up all her things that we literally just moved from Georgia and help her move to North Carolina so that she can do this job. Because, she'll need that time to get settled in, get familiar with the landscape and where things are before she starts in August. And I'm not sure how early in August they start, so it's just like, I feel like I want to go and say, come on, boys, get the lead out. But, it's not my place. I don't know if she, has, put it in her brain that if she doesn't hear from them in a specific time frame that she's gonna give up on that. I mean, she's still looking for a job no matter what, bless her. But it's like, you have all these job postings, but, almost nobody is actually it feels like almost actually nobody is actually hiring, and I'm not even the one searching for a job. So yeah. I have not even begun to think about my summer plans, between still not knowing what the kids' schedule is going to be, whether or not my roommate's going to be here, and anything else that might be happening around that time. I'm like, everything's a lot in the air, and so it's just like, as much as I would like to go somewhere, I don't think that's in the cards. There was my cousin's wedding that I was hoping to go to, but once I started looking into pricing and logistics, it just didn't make sense, especially if it meant leaving my husband alone with my children for 3 days. They don't do well when I leave for long periods of time. When I left for Georgia, apparently life exploded and no one died, but it was very stressful for all of them. And I don't like doing that to my family. So, and there's talk about maybe going to Kentucky Kingdom with the kids as well. So, there's a lot. But that is it for what's going on right now and why I wanted to do this Let's Talk Tuesday. I hope you enjoy, like, kind of getting to know me and kind of getting to know my life. If you do, go ahead and give a like to this video, especially if you're a subscriber. That way the evil YouTube overlords don't unsubscribe you from my channel against your will. Feel free to leave a comment down below. It helps my analytics. If you're not a subscriber yet, I have a lot of yarning content, and if that's your jibe, make sure you hit subscribe. Plus, you would do well to hit that notification bell. If you really like my channel and would like to help this grow, share this video with everyone you know. In the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.